Coming up on Trouble at the Tavern.
19.
Nat 20!
Yes, sir.
Bam, 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 bam. Morale card, morale card. Damn, 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 damn. Hell yeah.
Hallow.
Hello!
Wait, Hartley's playing to the cameras already.
He's dead.
It's just spoilers! Mike, for fuck's sakes. I have a recap for a reason, and we're already screwing things up with you. Welcome back to Trouble at the Tavern.
A D&D
A
podcast.
D&D podcast.
Great, yeah.
He's dead. Oh, he's talking.
Oh, no, he is alive. I think he's just passed out. He's snoring.
What's the thing called when post-mortem, when they poop themselves?
Yep.
He's doing
It's
that
stinky.
out of his mouth.
I don't know.
D&D podcast, baby. Finale episode.
Yeah, let's go. I'm dead.
That's the energy you are bringing. Just death. Death.
Of the chapter.
Chapter.
Of the chapter.
Yeah.
Yes, we should preface that.
Yes.
My name is Chris Black, and I am your Dungeon Master Paladin for this podcast. Join with me, as always,
what?
Paladin Michael Pugasevich.
We're all paladins now.
Oh, Grog the Defiler. I'm a paladin, baby. Okay. Are we doing like a side arc or
Well,
something?
considering what happened in the last episode, I thought it would be in honor of
Paladin.
Paladin Hartley Fanson.
Right. I'm not following, but we're here.
At heart, we're all paladins, right? That's what Clue taught us.
Yeah. Paladin Hartley Fanson, do you want to introduce yourself?
Wait, I'm allowed to talk?
You're allowed to talk. Hartley's not
Of
dead.
course.
You have a pulse going?
No,
It's an
I'm not feeling
audio
it.
podcast.
I'm not feeling it.
Episode 48 of our audio podcast.
Yeah, okay, I'll resurface the voice. I think it's hard to summon from beyond the grave.
It hasn't been that long.
As you could just be Hartley.
I guess, Clue Standy, I'm dead, I guess.
Your corpse is still fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
bleeding
shitting
out.
himself.
Yes.
Yeah. And last but certainly not least, Paladin Maggie Pellude.
Lynn Minx Revka, the Seda one.
The
But as a
Seda one.
paladin. Paladin Pellude.
I love that.
It's very...
Paladin Pellude,
pretty
Paladin Pugasevich.
Oh,
God.
wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't work
Did
for
you just realize you had a P in your last name?
We're the
No, I don't know. What's it
triple
called?
PT. No.
When you do the P and the P alliteration?
That's called urinating, Michael.
Got it. Got it. Nice.
Yeah.
It's like sharding,
Quick.
but just really aggressive P.
Yes.
And another thing I realized as well,
Here we go.
if I did the math correctly, this is the 100th piece of content we are putting out for this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Episodes
it
and last
is.
calls.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Q&As
and everything.
And the holiday
Q&As.
special.
That's wild. Like, at night,
100 times we
Yep.
have sat down together.
Exactly.
100 times. Well, okay.
Well, just
50.
Yeah.
50, but
something
that's
times.
But that's a lot.
It's
But they don't need to know that.
You know what it is?
We record the last calls on different
it's
days.
pretty good, is what it is. It's pretty
It's
good.
awesome. Thank you so much,
Thanks for being here.
troublemakers, for sticking it out this
Anyone
long.
listening right now?
Yeah, thank you. Wow.
And you know what? With it being the 100th piece of content we put out,
It's gonna make an
I
extra
think
bad
it's
pun.
time
Oh,
for a
no.
little bit of a renovation. I think it's time for some change. And since we are all now paladins, I think it's only fair we convert the tavern into a nightclub.
You motherfucker. He baked it in. He baked the joke into the premise of the episode. An expert at work, folks.
I will say I don't follow. What's the thing about paladins and nightclubs?
A night.
We're all night
Club.
Oh, I got it now. I was just laughing along. Yeah,
We all just
That's
have
okay.
those little, like,
I get it now.
neon light
At
thingies.
nightclub.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very, very good, Chris.
all little glowing swords.
I love that. I thought something about like it's a nightclub and paladins glow light and maybe we're the laser
It
party.
works in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a multifaceted joke.
Thank
you
you.
deserve credit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, before we get into this finale of chapter 4, why don't we do a quick recap of the... Oh, I just realized what you motioned. Give us 5 stars.
Nice.
I was like, what is this? Because then you did one.
50 episodes
There
in.
is a checklist. A checklist we must do.
Yeah. Feel free to give us 5 stars wherever you're listening to this podcast if you enjoy
Yeah,
what you've been listening to
please.
so far.
Thank you.
But before we conclude this chapter 4 of the podcast, let's do a quick recap of what happened in the last episode.
Oh my God.
Nothing crazy, right? It
Nope,
was
pretty simple.
It's quiet.
Yep. In the last session, we cut back and forth between a fight at Mount Moradin and a fight at the Church of Cord. As the rebellion army was invading the city, Grog and Minx snuck into the remains of Silverbeard's stronghold with the intention of destroying the beekeeper and the fossilized hellwasp, rendering the dangerous hellswarm completely useless. After successfully sneaking into the beekeeper's lab, the two were able to conduct a proper investigation, learning that the queen hellwasp was hidden inside the beekeeper's mask. Once combat commenced, Grog and Minx, with the help of 2 nat 20 rolls in initiative, were able to use their magic to gain the upper hand on Squawk, paralyzing her in place.
We fucking
really
crushed
so
that.
good.
We fucking
Go us.
crushed that.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
So much fun to experience that. It was great.
Hartley also got crushed.
No,
Spoilers, please.
I'm not sure we needed to go there. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, feeling a little hurt.
There was crushing happening.
Yeah.
I mean, the joke was right there. It was really good.
Yeah. 2 hammers to the chest.
With their foe incapacitated, the two were easily able to remove the mask, pluck out the amber-coated hellwasp from Squawk's empty eye socket, and Dimension Door / Nestle plunge out of the lair before their enemy could regain control. Once outside the mountain, Minx attempted to insert the Queen Hellwasp into her own eye socket to gain control of the swarm herself, but failed to supplant Squawk's control. Left with no other choice, Grog was forced to destroy the artifact seconds before the Hellswarm reached the rebellion army, disbanding the swarm and saving hundreds of lives in the process.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
He's a hero. You're both
Hundreds.
heroes.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Pretty good.
Oh.
Pretty good. Meanwhile.
Oh, no.
He can just talk normal. It's okay.
No, it's fun when I do this.
Okay.
Meanwhile.
Oh, God.
At the Church of Cord, Clue was attempting to stay alive during his fight to the death with Gnurl the Defiler.
And almost had him, too, if it weren't for those meddling Gregeshes.
Yeah. The battle proved fairly even, but once Ulgan and the majority of the guards left to deal with the invading army, Gnurl revealed the trick up his sleeve. Confessing that
He's a little bitch.
I was going to say
That he's a
trick.
little fucking bitch.
Actually, no, that's the wrong phrase because he wasn't wearing
that's
any-
my brother,
He didn't have
okay?
any sleeves, so
Yeah,
up his
yeah.
pecs. I don't know. Confessing that he had been the one to orchestrate the assassination attempt against Grog all along, Gnurl also declared that he had faked the deaths of Gregesh and the 3 guards responsible, revealing them to be the lone guards remaining in the church at this moment. Knowing he was outnumbered, and not wanting to cheat during the trial just to stay alive,
Like a paladin would do.
Clue looked to his god Cord, hoping for some kind of divine intervention. The session, however, ended with Gnurl and the guards showing no mercy, ending the fight, and promptly killing Clue Standy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I know.
And we are none the wiser.
Yeah.
Oh, we had other things.
I know we had other things. I'm just saying.
But we got buddies that are new.
We're high-fiving.
Yeah,
Just
you know
up the way.
We're high-fiving at the
Where
top of the
we are now.
Very nice.
Stress.
With this episode, we are going to start back with Grog and Minx.
Yeah.
Grog and Minx,
Yeah, that checks out.
the last time we saw you, you were sprinting back into the mountain, hoping to try and finish the fight against the beekeeper. Sprinting. The fight down in the city is still continuing on, although a lot less likely that it would end in complete destruction of the rebellion army. Sprinting up the stairs, you get back to the remains of Silverbeard's stronghold. You're in the entrance hall. Are you doing anything, or are you just continuing to sprint along?
We should probably
We'll
sneak,
go a
eh?
little sneaky. Yeah, we'll go.
We'll head
we'll
back
go.
into the lab.
We're
Okay.
listening intently.
Both of you give me stealth checks.
Okay, I'm gonna use a new little dice that I got.
New little dice.
tiny guy.
Dropped it right off the table.
Oh, damn, you didn't do well either. Oh, no.
7.
8.
Cool.
Nice, guys. Really
Fuck.
good.
Okay.
As you are trying to approach as quietly as you can, you fuck up. You make some noise, and it echoes down the tunnel
Just trip right over.
towards the lab. And as you approach, you actually hear a voice, but not the voice of the beekeeper. You hear the sound of a voice that sounds like it's berating and cruel. What do you mean the swarm is gone? How could you let this happen? And upon hearing the sound that you make, you all of a sudden hear a thunderous clap and then go silent.
fuck?
Do I recognize the voice at all?
You've heard it before. It's very similar to the voice that yanked Dylan Buckley away at the start of this chapter.
Yep. We're still super far away then.
Oh, she's so fucking gone. She's gone.
I'll start running.
Yeah, let's run. We'll run into the lab.
Okay. You run into the lab. There's no one in there. You do see thin fragments of smoke. And upon walking into this area, Minx, you especially recognize the smell of what seems to be sulfur.
Smells like farts.
All right, so she's gone. I mean, we should at least try to like see if we can find anything here.
Detect magic.
You wanted to cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, and do a little run around the room.
Yeah, and I'll examinate. I'll just like
Examinate.
I'll just do like an investigation check or a perception check in the lab. I'll try to like dig around and see if I can find anything.
Well, anything
helpful.
that gives off, or I'll just point around too and be like, this one.
Like the stuff that she was making, maybe. Like, can I investigate that?
Yeah. So with the combination of investigation, and I'll even let you roll with advantage, Grog, if Minx is using Detect Magic to kind of assist you in that.
Here we go. Okay. Investigation?
Yeah.
It's a 15.
Minx, when you're casting Detect Magic around this beekeeper's lab, you pick up on just a general ambiance of conjuration magic, often used in teleportation spells. As you're going around looking at all the different vials, different concoctions that are set up in this space, you also get off a sense of necromancy. And Grog, with your 15 investigation, you can see that a lot of these vials and bottles are set up as like ingredients, and you come across what looks to be a journal. Opening it up and pouring through the pages, you can see it's almost like research notes. And you actually see that there is a page, even though it is primarily written in Orin, you recognize a word in common. Minx.
Oh, Minx. This is about you. This might be useful for, figuring out what the heck's wrong with you.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, for sure.
Is there anything here that like looks like it might heal Minx? Like,
anything that, basically I'll take any of the vials that are kind of glowy.
Yeah.
Even if they're
there's
like
any
a
potion.
faint glowy, or I'm like, oh, that's an ingredient that would be a good spell component that I'm aware of in some way or another. Like I'll
have
take
both
them.
of you roll insight if you want.
Okay.
These dice, man.
Ooh, 19.
Nat 20!
Yes, sir!
Bam, 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 bam. Morale card. Damn, damn. Hell yeah. Where's Jove?
Listen.
Just need to come up with a fucking banjo.
Very nice. With a natural 20 and a 19, you can assume that, again, what has happened to Minx is she is undead, but she is a scientific experiment. And a lot of the negative parts of her abilities that are affecting her right now could possibly be reversed with the proper combination of these ingredients. Okay. So if you were to be successful enough, you could possibly remove a lot of the effects that's affecting Minx, possibly even gaining a few positive ones as well.
Wow.
Okay, so in that case,
Bag them all up.
Yeah, we'll take.
If there's like a little vial briefcase or something in that way, any way I can protect them and put them in a bag, I will take them.
With that nat 20, would you let me know if would Grog have the sense that casting Lesser Restoration would also be enough?
I'll say because it was like an alchemistic kind of experiment that put her in this place, it's only gonna be the same thing that reverses it.
Okay.
I just want to check real quick because are there? Can I just do a quick? I know we just did investigation and searching a little bit, but I just want to make sure there's no hidden little wall space or anything. There's no voices, very faint or anything. There weren't other people being held here that we can tell.
You want to kind of do a quick walk around the space a little bit? Okay.
Yeah, I'll bag all the shit.
I'm
Minx
just
is doing
curious.
As you're bagging up all the shit, Grog, Minx, you take a quick walk around, and I won't even make you roll because I described it in the earlier episode.
Mm-hmm.
You can even go down that tunnel that you first sent your mage hand down to make that scratching distraction. Walking down this tunnel, you actually come across a little living space. And you can see, again, nothing special. It's just a basic bed about the size that a kenku would be able to fit in, and a desk for writing. At the desk, you can actually see there's a large stack of loose paper, a vial of ink, and a quill that looks extremely worn out. And at the foot of this desk, you can see that there is a stone chest. About the size of the chest that was the beekeeper's chest in Ulgan's study.
Grog.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming. Give me 1 second. And
Okay.
then I load up all the stuff. I have a big, duffel bag.
Yeah.
I'll also
My Adidas duffel bag. I pull up.
shoved
Yeah.
it. We're just bank robbing this place.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That's my dad's.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
We should.
No, but it's probably boobied like the other.
Oh.
So here's actually what I'll say.
Okay.
The chest is open.
Oh.
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 Okay.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh, fuck. All right.
Okay.
I look inside.
You look inside the chest. You don't find a lot.
No.
What you do see is something you recognize, Grog. You find a leather-bound journal. And I wouldn't even make you roll. It's a journal that Grog would recognize because it is Ulgan's personal journal that you've seen him countless times writing in growing up as a child. You have not seen him write in this for several years.
I pick up the journal and I do a quick little flip through. I don't want to take too much time up, but I'll like flip through it and if maybe something catches my eye.
Yeah. You do come across an entry that I'll say is the reason why this journal is in the chest. You come across Ulgan's deepest secret.
Fuck. Here we go.
The spine's just like really cracked
Yeah.
on that one page.
This feels heavy. This page feels heavy.
It describes the lowest point of his life when Ulgan failed both as a leader and as a husband. Nearing the end of the Great Orc Rebellion, battling against the forces of both King Faldrum and Queen Titania of the Feywild, Commander Ulgan was on the eve of battle against Kinala Silentstar and her forces. When he uncovered a secret coup from an enemy spy, he learned that a separate enemy force was planning to ambush and destroy a different orc battalion, a battalion led by his most trusted lieutenant, his wife, Ragesh the Defiler. It was at this time, on the eve of his own battle, Ulgan made the decision to split his army, taking half with him to provide reinforcements to Ragesh. This decision proved to be costly, as Ulgan failed to arrive to the ambush in time, unable to save his wife from death, and subsequently doomed the smaller army he left in his absence against Kinala and the larger force. This major defeat on two fronts prompted a surrender by the Orc Rebellion, and a treaty was signed just days later between Ulgan and King Faldrum. And to this day, Ulgan never told a soul, including his new wife, of his lethal mistake.
Okay. Yeah. That's rough. I mean, fuck. I don't know if I would have done any different, to be honest.
I will
Yeah.
take the ink and paper.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see that a lot of writing has been done at this desk, Minx.
Oh.
A lot of paper being used, and the quill is basically like rubbed down to the bare ends of the feather.
Is there anything about the gate, the 9 hells?
Nothing.
Anything about the mountain?
Nothing.
This was before that, right? All right, Minx.
It appears that all the journal entries stopped once the orcs took over the city, because again, this journal would have been put in the chest right
Yeah.
away to establish that trust between Ulgan and the beekeeper.
Okay. We should probably head back down.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got
Fuck.
a fucking rebellion to win.
Yep.
Leaving Silverbeard Stronghold, you
Yeah.
are standing at the top of the city at the foot of the mountain.
Yeah.
Down below, you hear remnants of fighting, although it seems less and less heated.
How long
Yeah.
would it take us to get down? Roughly?
So
I'm just
to
curious.
go between rings, quite some time. You're fairly close to ring 4 in the Church of Court. It wouldn't take too long. But as you're looking out over the city, yes, you hear the combat. Yes, you hear the sounds of commotion. But as your eyes gaze at the general direction of where the church is, you see a small trail of smoke rising into the air right around where the Church of Court
It's
is.
white. They've selected a new pope.
It's Clue. Do we know if that means something like a new, like a new
We don't know
Eye
what
of
the smoke
Cord
means.
was chosen or something?
It doesn't appear to be like a ceremonial kind of smoke. Like it's not like white or like red or any kind of color. It is thick black smoke that would typically come from a large fire.
I can fly us down.
Yeah, can I just do a quick perception check to see, can I get a gauge on who's winning this battle?
Sure.
18.
From what you can tell, and again, it's hard to completely understand, but it seems like the rebellion, who came in as one large force and completely surprised the orcs that were scattered throughout the city, is currently winning.
Okay, good.
Plan.
Okay, all right.
Very cool.
Does the smoke, can we get a waft of that? Does it smell like...
It's a very small...
Okay,
yeah,
never mind.
So if you wanted to investigate it, you'd have to go to the church.
Let's go.
Cool,
Let's get the
I'll
Unclude.
cast
It seems like they're doing a
polymorph.
good job.
I'll cast polymorph and turn into a giant hawk, owl, bird, hawk, owl.
It's not the owl. It's not the owl. I mount Minx.
Grog the Defiler.
No.
Yeah.
You said it with a
You
smile.
said it.
You started it.
I did.
I'm an owl. I feel nothing. Okay.
I jump on the owl.
You jump
And,
on the owl.
To Valhalla.
As you take flight over the city, you see that smaller orc battalions are beginning to surrender. Some are even scattering and fleeing. A lot of the 9 Hells forces are either just trying to fight to the death or are currently also fleeing towards the mountain as well.
Minx, this is fucking sick.
Woo!
You fly down to Ring 4 to where the Church of Cord is. The smoke is not from the building being on fire. The Church of Cord is very much still intact. You can see that the fire is actually just off to the side of the building. A small makeshift pyre of some sort.
Hello? Okay.
And what are you guys doing?
Let's land by that. What is that?
You land in the street right near the Church of Cord. Walk up to the source of the smoke. It is a makeshift pyre, hastily put together to burn something.
What?
Or someone.
Hello?
For as you get closer and begin to investigate, what you do pick up on is a small necklace in the shape of an arm. Clues, Church of Cord, arm pendant.
That's Clue. That's Clues, right? Do I see a gauntlet?
I drop owl.
You don't see a gauntlet.
I reach my hand in and I grab the pendant, and I don't say anything, and I just bolt it towards the church.
Oh wait, here actually, can I make one? I don't remove owl.
Okay.
I talon it and I take apart
owl.
the pyre. I'm just talonsing it and I'll take the damage, and if I drop form, it's fine.
I'm
I'm just busting it open.
okay. I'm going into the church.
Okay. You run into the church, Grog, burst open the doors. Church is empty. You do
Fuck.
see the signs of a scuffle. You see blood on the ground. Clearly, the trial has taken place, and it is over. Minx, as you're trying to use your talons to scrape away the pyre, trying to uncover something else, again, you take 8 fire damage.
Sure.
It's a lot of damage.
It's a fire. It's an active fire.
Fair point.
You see, at the bottom of the pyre, Clue's armor. It appears that Clue has been burned.
I drop form.
We are going to cut away to Clue.
Let's fucking do it.
What?
Let's do it.
What do you
do
mean
it.
Clue? Clue's ashes.
Bye. Hello?
What the fuck?
Clue.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying Clue and not Hartley.
Mm-hmm.
You open your eyes. The first thing you realize is you are not in Hallow. As you look around,
The grunt.
you find yourself in an open air arena. A massive arena. You see it's made of some kind of celestial iron, enchanted stone. All around you see it is engraved with motifs of storms and battle runes. And as you look around, you see there are giant dumbbells, anvils for lifting, infinite climbing walls, but they're all massive sizes, way bigger than anything you could ever possibly imagine to lift.
Nice. I pick up a dumbbell.
You pick up a dumbbell. You pick up a dumbbell literally You pick up a dumbbell literally the size of you.
Yeah.
pick it up with one hand,
Oh, fuck.
effortlessly.
Oh, man.
This is your
Maybe
wet
this is
dream.
what strength is. Remembering the last thing he said.
And as you are lifting and gazing around, you can see that, like I described, it's an open arena. And as you gaze up into the sky, it is a sky that is swirling and ever raging, where you see bolts of divine lightning dancing across the horizon. And in rhythm, you hear the thunderous roars that are actually coming from a source nearby. You see that there is a nearby individual bench pressing.
How big are the weights?
About the sizes of 2 houses.
Okay. Hell yeah. Nice form.
You see the figure stop his exercise, rack the bench, and stands up to greet you, walking towards you, roughly about 10 feet tall. You see a hugely muscular man with a red beard and long, luscious hair, not wearing any armor, but around his waist, around his wrists, even what he's wearing on his boots, you can see that they are made of some kind of dragon hide. And on his back, you can see a massive greatsword, roughly the same size as he is.
Nice. Okay.
And Cord opens up his arms. Welcome, Clustandi, to the lands of Iron Paladin, reserved for those dedicated to the true meaning of strength, and my most devout followers. Come here, bring it in, Clue.
That clue's very stiff. Does this mean I won?
It means you are welcome here in my afterlife, Paladin.
Hold on. Sorry, okay. Just step back for a second. That clue pushes him away a little bit.
You try and push him away. He does not move at all. You yourself move back.
No, I don't. I'd put 2 hands on him. I really try and push him.
Give me a strength check.
I will.
Okay.
Personal space.
He is a god.
In this place where strength
Clue
is
thinks he
meaningless,
is.
can I roll with advantage?
Sure.
Never hurts to ask. That's not good. 19.
Yeah, you fail.
Okay. Yeah.
Cord does not move a muscle.
Okay. Hold up there, pal. So afterlife. So after being the key.
Yes, you are dead.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So I died because of your shitty ass.
You didn't like my trials? You didn't like the escape room? I thought that was hilarious.
Hilarious. Okay, maybe. It was pretty funny. I'm not happy I'm dead, okay? I thought I had stuff to do. I was just trying to figure out what it meant to be like an actual paladin, and I guess...
Hold that thought, Paladin. Right on schedule. And you actually hear the sound of footsteps from behind. You see 2 figures approaching.
Yeah.
One is Gnurl. Just as you last saw him,
Yeah.
you see he is not wearing armor, except he is now wearing your power gauntlets and your grub bracelet.
Grub!
The other figure that is walking alongside him, as they approach, you actually see is a walking skeleton. A literal skeleton.
Okay.
No flesh, but wearing the most ancient, beautiful armor you could possibly imagine. You have never seen armor like this. It is not armor that has been made in your lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
This figure doesn't say a word, just stops in front of Cord and bows. Gnurl actually sees you, and his eyes go wide. You? What are you doing here?
I think Clue just looks at him with a level stare and just says, "You're just so fucking pathetic."
Words coming from a loser.
I turn to Cord and I go, is this really what... I get that you have your own preferences with escape rooms, but is this really what
This guy.
you're... This guy?
Cord turns back to the skeleton and smiles.
Thank you, Enmila, for bringing my champion. You may return back to Hallow.
Your champion?
And the skeleton bows and begins walking away into the horizon. Gnurl, smirking evilly at you, Clue, then turns his attention back to Cord.
Cord, God of Strength, it is an honor and privilege to be your champion. I am not worthy of gazing in your presence. I only hope that I have followed your creed and I've been as true as I can to what it means to be a paladin. I only ask for a small favor.
Clue tries to tabletop him.
There's no one to be the table.
Give me a strength check.
I'm just pushing him.
Okay.
Just look for the closest hole, nubbin, dumbbell.
That's also a 19.
Gnurl rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
Wow, he did. Well,
You try and tabletop Gnurl. He obviously sees you coming because you're one person and just throws you aside, shoves you on the ground, and laughs at you, like straight in your face.
Oh no. Weak in life and weak in death. Clearly not the worthy champion, huh, Cord?
Clue hates this.
And Cord, gazing down at Gnurl, suddenly changes his tone.
Gnurl the Defiler. You dare come to me seeking favors after what you did, giving into cowardice and spineless tactics in my most sacred trials.
And Gnurl is completely thrown back. His entire body is shaking beside you, Clue.
Cord, I only wanted to win. To prove my strength.
You claim to be strong. You do not know the true meaning of strength, Gnurl the Defiler. I see now. You are no paladin of Cord. You are an imposter! And I show no mercy to imposters.
Clue's already on the ground. He becomes the table.
You get into position.
You see it, lightning in the sky strikes quite suddenly and actually goes right down to an outstretched hand of Cord. Cord, grasping this lightning bolt in his hand, hurls it at Gnurl with ungodly speed.
Holy fuck.
And without any time to react, the lightning bolt goes right through him at the speed of a bullet. There was no blood. There was no cry of agony. Gnurl doesn't even have time to process it in the moment, but you just see the shock on his face, Clue, as he looks down to see a gaping hole in his bare chest.
Cord.
And as Gnurl the Defiler dies, he falls backwards right into your tabletop, Clue.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. Clue gets,
Oh, man.
Clue takes a second. Silence. Gets up. Dusts off his knees. You really buried the lead there.
I like to give an element of surprise, what can I say?
I'm starting to come around to your way of thinking.
This is how it's done in the afterlife, Clue Standy.
Okay, I don't want to be here, though.
What do you mean, Paladin?
Listen, Court. Does this mean I won the tournament?
You lost. You died in the trial, Clue Standy.
I didn't die to him, though.
Be that as it may, you did not win. Why should I, as the god of strength, reward my followers for hypothetical victories, when there is no proof you even had the strength to win honorably in the first place? Every gift needs to be earned, Clue Standy. Otherwise, it is not a gift in the first place, but charity. And I am not a charitable god.
Clue looks up at Cord, at his pecs, and I think he says, you know, I started this journey as a paladin of you, kind of recently. And I learned from a good friend of mine that strength usually starts with bravado, and it starts with brashness, and it starts with testing your boundaries.
The 3 Bs.
The 3 Bs of Cord. As we all know, and that was in the lore.
Brashness, bravado, and boundaries. A good name for an episode.
It's really good. It's a really good name for an episode if this was a podcast. I learned that those things usually set the foundations for what strength can become. But those things without charity and those things without second chances usually lead to nothing but dead ends. I've done nothing but follow those 3 Bs, and it's led me to a dead end. And I have people that still need me, and I think there's still a world that needs the type of strength that comes after the Bs. And I think you need people on Hallow who know that as well.
Give me a persuasion check. I'll say with advantage. I'll say with advantage.
I just picked up 2 because I was so fucking confident.
I
God,
deserve it.
Every opportunity.
There's that bravado.
25.
Let's go.
We'll take it.
With a 25 persuasion, you see Cord furrow his thick brow, pause for a moment, and then lets out a bellowing laugh.
Ha ha! There's still a fire in you. I like that. You know, you did display true devotion and bravery with your actions in the church.
Damn right I did.
Was it stupid? Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You should never let an enemy outright attack you without defending yourself. That's just dumb.
I mean, I kind of figured I defended myself, but that's fine.
But devotion nonetheless. You want a boon? I suppose you do deserve something from your god. Name it.
Anything?
That depends on what you name, Paladin.
Clue just thought of, in that speech, the friends that needed him. And specifically, it goes to the fact that nobody in the world, except for Minx and himself, knows where Dylan is. And he's in hell. And I think knowing those things, you could just say, just give me the chance to put right a wrong that was done on my friend. I think he just assumes that Cord knows that he's talking about finding where Dylan is and getting to him. I'm not asking for Cord's strength in just removing Dylan from the situation, but putting Clue in a situation where he can make that happen himself.
But the wish is back alive, essentially.
The wish is, help me save Dylan. Help me save Dylan.
But by doing that is bringing you.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Fuck yeah, Clue.
There is strength in friendship, that I will agree. And asking for the strength to aid others without even thinking of yourself, it does show true devotion. Do you feel slighted, Clue Standy? You feel like your time is not done on the mortal plane?
No. And I kick Gnurl.
Perhaps we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You see, I sense there's a fight on the horizon. One that will decide the fate of Hallow.
Oh.
Either for peace or for chaos. And with every fight, there is a need for strength to be present. Perhaps I can find a use for you. Your friend, Dylan Buckley, is under contract in the 9 Hells. The only way to get him back is to go there yourself. I cannot bring him back for you, that I'm sure you can tell. What you're asking for is to return you to the mortal plane. Yes?
Yeah, it couldn't hurt. Clue is like sensing this conversation, and he's like slowly, while not losing eye contact, like taking the gauntlets off,
Just putting
it
back
back on, just like tightening his buckle a little bit. Like, I mean, if that is how you're interpreting it, I could be persuaded. I could.
That could work for me.
It could work. It would work for me, I guess.
Cord, noticing this, lets out a thunderous laugh.
Ha! Very well. I will let you return.
Hey.
But your return is not only for your needs, but for mine. You will have a purpose. There will be a time when your purpose will reveal itself. When you return to Hallow, you will still be a paladin, yes, but you will not be returning as an arm, as a shield, or a sword in my name. You will be my morning star. A beautiful weapon designed to create the greatest impact with every swing. And you, Clangeddin, will create a great impact.
Hell yes. Clue, just like kind of small nod, small smile, thinks back to fucking episode 1, baby, of like
You're a fucking weapon?
of not just being a weapon, but having a purpose. This is the one thing. This is it.
But, Clue, much like the morning for which the weapon is named after, your time will not last. A Morning Star of Cord is a title not given to mere mortal paladins. The life you previously knew as Clangeddin no longer exists. Your life is now mine. Once your purpose is fulfilled, you will return back to the lands of iron, and you will never step foot in Hallow again.
Understood.
Rightfully so. Do know this. I am not a merciful god. Fail in this task, and you will no longer have a place at my side. Do you understand, Clangeddin?
Yeah.
Then rise, Clangeddin, Morning Star of Cord.
And all of a sudden, Clue, you hear thunderous applause and the booming sound as you look up, and this arena that you're standing in is now filled to the brim with countless paladins who have gone on to the afterlife and are now looking at you as the new champion of Cord, going back to Hallow for the divine purpose of providing Cord's strength. Cord reaches into his belt and provides you with a new pendant. Your previous one had an arm. This one has a morning star.
Clue takes it and takes it in. The butt. And
He was ready to bend over again.
He tabletops himself.
I think Clue just extends his hand out to Cord for like a handshake. This suits me just fine.
Cord grasps it, pulls you in, and gives you a big bear hug.
I try and push him.
Roll another athletics.
Holds you tight.
You should ask for new armor.
That's a 20.
That's all he wants.
You don't pass.
I almost got him.
You will be missed, I know that for sure. Peric was looking for a bench partner, but that will have to wait. Now, we get to some unfortunate circumstances. You are returning to Hallow, but it is impossible for you to return to the way you were. Your former body is gone, Clue. Burnt to ashes.
Hey, Clue kicks Gnurl again.
This bitch.
This son of a bitch!
You want to return to the mortal plane to help your friends. You will be doing so in a new body.
Here's what's going to happen, Clue.
I didn't want to do this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you going to roll for it?
We are going to be doing a reincarnation.
Oh, shit! He's going to be a horse.
Make me a horse, Chris. Please make me a horse.
I mean, can't you be a centaur?
You will be returning as some kind of humanoid. What you're going to be doing is rolling a D100 for me, Clue.
Man,
Guys, I don't want to do
You got to
this.
do
Man.
this. You know what we could also
I'm
do?
rolling in
We
front
could
of
just
Chris.
use a disguise kit every day to make
Patch
him
him
look
up.
like you.
Actually, you know what? I'm rolling fucking straight up in front of all of us.
Okay, you got
All right,
this.
This
Go.
is big. Hold on.
Ooh. Wait, so how many options are there?
There's 14.
14 options.
And how does the D100 determine? Do I get to pick between any of them? Or is it just it's the one roll?
The one roll.
Oh, if I come back as a human and I come back as a young human, let's
He just
fucking
comes
go.
back as hot Clue.
Yeah.
That's a 6. It's almost like I'm rolling just
Exactly.
one dice. That's a 006.
Oh,
6?
sorry.
Okay.
I thought that was I thought you said a 6, and then I was like, that's a 9, isn't it?
No, that's a 6. Oh, that's a 9. Yeah, it's a 9. 009.
I was like, did you roll a 69? That would be hilarious.
That would be very funny. No, I rolled a 9.
69.
You rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
9?
Okay, he says. This is crazy. Fuck.
With a 9 on the die. I'm not going to reveal it yet.
Yeah, come on! No, you're not. You're okay, but you'll reveal this episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh my god!
Imagine.
I would have killed you, then me, then Maggie, then Mike, and then somehow
Everyone's
me again.
dead.
Yeah, I have to clean it all up.
Yeah.
Clue Standy. Your journey into the Nine Hells will not be easy. As a final token, and let me warn you, this is the final token, I can place you into the Hells when you are ready.
We got a fast pass.
We got a door.
And that's final token, so you can't give me like some armor to fit the new body, or
There it is.
you can't do anything like that because it's a new body, and like I had armor before. Like
You are a weapon.
I had a nice jerkin, and so I'm just. But if you can't, then it's fine.
You wake up naked in a field.
Best of luck, Clue Morningstar. I will be watching.
The clouds overhead produce a bolt of lightning that strikes you where you stand, Clue. Not for damage, but you feel your body
Good sound effect.
disappear from the lands of iron. Cutting back to Grog
Fuck,
and
man.
Minx.
I didn't really know him that well,
Oh, you're. Oh,
but I put the pendant back in the fire pit. Clue was a good guy.
what's he look like?
You want to get right to it, huh,
I'm
Maggie?
just- well, this isn't helping.
Minx, who you talking to? We're at Clue's grave.
Oh, it's like weeks later.
No, I just mean the pit.
Oh.
Your best friend
No,
just
we're gonna
died.
bury it. We can't just do. No, wait, we gotta.
Up above, a storm cloud suddenly forms in the sky,
That's ominous.
and lightning strikes down right where the pyre is. Grog and Minx, you throw yourselves out of the way.
This is what they said would happen when Faradin comes back.
I was gonna say,
They
does
said
it
lightning
sound?
was gonna come
I
out.
was gonna say, was there not just thunder with the previous creepy god?
Yeah. No,
I'm like,
this
fuck,
is
they're
bad.
coming through again.
They killed Clue, and now they're gonna fucking kill us. This is it. We're fighting Faradin. He's still alive. I pull out my customer.
I need to know who I am. Michael, stop narrating dumb shit. Mike,
You go for the legs. I'll go for the arms.
no.
The cloud up above vanishes just as quickly as it appeared. And Grog and Minx, as you turn back to the pyre that is now completely vaporized by the lightning, in its place, you see a lone figure. You recognize similar features of Clue Standy.
Which parts?
You see the salt and
old
pepper
dick.
hair.
Big old dick. It's good.
You see the salt and pepper hair. You see the beard. Although the hair appears to be a little thicker, the skin is now a little more deeply tanned. And the biggest quality that you notice is different is this new figure is standing roughly 4 feet in height. Where the pyre once was, Grog and Minx, you see a hill dwarf.
Oh, hell yeah.
It does have Clue's former face, but the cheeks are a little more round, a little more ruddy, and the beard is a lot more thick. You also notice that this figure is naked.
Ah!
Oh,
Miss me.
it's
No.
a dwarf. Faradin and Meldar were dwarves. Are you Faradin? Are you Meldar?
Grog, put the fucking thing down.
How do you know my name?
Grog, come on.
Grog, the voice sounds familiar to you.
Is the voice
Can I do
the
an
exact same?
check?
The voice is the exact same.
I rolled a 9 on my insight. and I
Roll with
think
advantage. Please, for the love of God, roll with advantage.
We kill him immediately.
That's okay. It's a 13.
You recognize it as Clue's voice.
Clue?
Hey, pal.
Wow. Okay. You're naked, man.
Doesn't look that different.
You're also short.
You are the shortest one in the party right
Yeah.
now.
What? Clue? Are you?
I think Clue is just kind of standing. Clue's really just standing very much.
I toss some of my packs of clothes at him, and I'm like, I just start shuffling through what I have and throwing things that look like they might fit.
They all fit.
Great.
Clue throws on a bunch of women's clothing.
I have a lot of fine clothes and disguise kits.
And so I guess he puts on some rags. And as he's putting on some rags, he goes, yeah, so I died.
Oh. Okay. Who are you fighting against?
Your brother, Grog.
Gnurl.
Do you want to have this conversation now or later?
Wait,
We got to talk about everything.
So you
now.
won.
Yes.
Give me
And he turns
deception.
immediately
Give
back.
me deception.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Give me
insight
deception
check.
real quick, please.
20.
Both of you roll insight.
13.
5.
I think, yeah.
Wait, so you got your fucking wish and you just wish to be a dwarf? Dude, what the fuck?
I didn't know this was your dream.
I think.
Also,
no.
what's with the dead ash?
Okay. Let's reset here.
Yeah, you.
The basics then. Your brother betrayed you the whole time. He was the one who tried to kill us and you in your bed. He,
guy.
in his disservice to Cord, brought Grigesh in, and your dad left, and they all jumped me and killed me. But in doing that, he has now been smited by Cord and is dead. Apologies. Cord has now. Okay, I didn't win. I didn't win. I had a
Clue
comes
feeling.
clean.
I feel like if you win, there isn't a pyre with your ashes in it.
That was
But
that
that
the
just-
first giveaway.
I also just don't think you would want to be short. But that's.
I'm not that short. I think.
No, you're kind of short.
I'm
You're
okay. Okay.
No,
Not
Minx loves
neither
this.
here nor there, Minx.
No, you're there, and I point down.
Minx.
I just
The
died.
point. A little sympathy here.
But you're fine. You're fine. You look great. You look. You're
I
doing.
will say you look
Yeah.
great.
Do you have? I start looking around for any weapons on the ground, anything. I just try.
How
to give
big
him
is my
crap.
greatsword?
It is the same greatsword. It's a little heavier for you right
But
now.
I can still wield it.
Oh, yeah, of course. You can still be in
It's
it.
Wait.
so big.
Did you come
It
back?
was the size of me as a human.
Did you come back only wearing a necklace?
He had a necklace, he had his power gauntlets, and his grub bracelet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, stark naked.
Just the
Yeah.
important stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do note the necklace change. I don't mention it, but I see it. And
Yeah, I'm not going to bring it
Yeah.
up quite yet because it implies things that I'm not ready to tell.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
And I think
I go, well, and I pick Clue up.
Clue attacked. Clue punches you in the face.
I give him
Clue
a big
punches
hug.
you in the face.
I'm going to roll against
I'm
that.
punching him in the face.
Oh
Contested
God!
athletics.
Don't fight. You just came back.
It's a 20
I beat you.
with athletics.
Yeah, I beat you at 23.
Okay,
We
fine.
both rolled 15.
He punches me in the face. Oh, okay.
Let
okay.
me go.
Okay,
Put me
okay,
down.
okay. I'm sorry. You're so pick upable.
Needle. Clue punches you in the knees now.
Oh, I deserve that.
The point is, I did get a half favor from Cord and Minx. I have a way to the 9 hells.
Oh, shit.
We can get Dylan back.
Great.
Yes.
We did not kill the beekeeper,
Yeah.
Okay.
But
but
Right. Clue looks down towards the
no
army.
bugs, no nothing.
Right.
Everything's good. But
Understood.
but
Okay.
we did kill the
The Queen Hellwasp.
The
Yeah,
Hellwasp in Amber, the Eye. We got it.
Yeah.
That's gone. That's gone for sure.
I destroyed the queen.
We tried to use it, not good, bad. And so now Squawk got taken by the same Dylan Yoinker.
The yoinker.
Yeah, the Yoinker came
The
and
bronze-handed yoinker.
yeah, and
Understood, I suppose.
but we might have found some stuff that I cannot be dead anymore, and that would also be great.
Oh yeah, I show up the
We got a bag of
Your
stuff.
Adidas
my
sack.
Adidas duffel bag. It's full of, I shake it around.
but
Some goodies in here that might help.
there
Minx.
also was the sister box to the box that we
Oh, yeah.
opened. Remember that?
my dad's journal.
Come on, yeah, keep using that brain, that big beautiful brain.
It was
Okay, it's
so
a
much
lot.
easier when I just had to kill this guy's brother.
Listen, I think the rebellion's winning, so that's good.
But there might be stuff missing from a box that we
Yeah.
do you know what else your dad had in there?
No idea. I should probably ask him.
Well, I think that's the next thing that we need to know, and also what the fuck is happening.
Where is my dad?
He went down to the army.
Why?
He heard a silent death. He heard Dylan's mom's there.
Oh, he went to fight Kinala. I look at both of them and I'm like, I need to go. I need to go.
Grog, you begin sprinting towards where the fighting is taking
Is that
place.
wait? I'm just letting you guys. That, is
Yeah,
that cool?
I'll follow.
Okay.
I'm going.
we'll do the
I'm
same.
going.
I need to go. I can't let him die.
Grog, you begin sprinting down the street to where the source of the commotion was, where all the fighting was taking place. Clue and Minx following right behind. Running down the streets, you suddenly hear sounds. You hear the sounds of a crowd. And as you approach, it's not the sounds of fighting, but of cheering. And rounding a corner, you see a swarm of town people celebrating, parading through the streets, laughing, hugging, and a few of them hoisting certain individuals, carrying them down the road, and leading the way, looking quite battle-scarred and tired, but in good spirits, is Dax.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that turned out
Yeah.
so well,
This is
so
great.
fast. Wow, everybody
This
was
is
just like,
really
we're on
good.
board.
Wow. Okay.
Cool.
Can I yell out to him?
Yeah.
Dax! Dax!
Hey!
Bro!
Hey!
Hey!
We did it!
You did it!
Oh, we did it!
We did it!
That was it. What? Everything's good.
Oh, Minx, it went so well.
Yeah, we killed the swarm before it could get
That
to
was
you.
you. Okay, yeah, it
Yeah.
was looking real bad at first because the swarm was right about to kill all of us, and then all of a sudden, whoa, it just went away,
Yeah.
and that was crazy, and that really freaked out the orcs. That really freaked out the 9 hells. So a lot of them literally just gave up then, and a lot of them were just scattered.
Oh.
And right around then, that's when Ulgan showed up. Oh man, it's crazy.
Where is he now?
Where's my dad?
Oh, right. Seeing that the battle was basically over, he didn't want to cause any more death. He surrendered, Grog.
Okay, that's good. Okay, good.
We took him to the prison.
Great.
Wow. Oh my God. He's already at the prison.
Oh yeah, Clue's a dwarf now.
So efficient.
Hey.
Wait,
We'll get
Hold-
to it.
hold
Don't
on,
worry.
hold
No,
on.
just we'll get to it. Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
just-
That's Clue?
That's Clue. Just from
He sounds
that's
the
Clue.
same.
We'll talk about it. We'll get into it.
did I hit my head in the fight?
We all
I don't know.
did.
Clue punches him in the knees, but like
No. Okay, yeah, that's Clue. That's Clue. Ow. Okay.
I'm aiming down too. I'm still like 4 to 5 feet tall.
Guys, we did it.
We fucking did it.
We took the city.
We did it.
A plan worked.
This is
Kind
good.
of. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And all it took was one death.
Yeah. Well,
Kind of more.
Yeah.
Probably more.
That's true. That's true.
Couple
Among
deaths.
us. Usually it's more than
Yeah.
one.
Usually it's
Yeah.
bad.
The beekeeper though.
Yeah, you killed her, right?
Nope.
No, she got away.
I whisper
You see
that more.
a quick look of fear on Dax's eyes, and he reaches for his sword. It's like, really?
I send Dax. How far away is Dax?
Like
Because
right
you
beside
mentioned
you.
me. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, is he still being carried? And we're just like yelling.
Yeah, you were walking
We're walking alongside.
the people
Yeah.
that are carrying him through the streets.
No, I'm just like, so we got rid of the eye, but she got taken by the big old copper hands in the sky.
Oh, same as Dylan.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
The copper-handed yoinker.
The copper-handed
the
yoinker.
copper-handed
Yeah.
yoinker.
Okay. I guess we'll deal with that later, but I mean, it sounds a little selfish. I'm kind of enjoying the moment right now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
no,
gonna
of
lie.
course, of course, please.
But
We're taking it as a win.
yeah, of course. I'll meet you at Broken Knuckles, okay?
And Dax, you said my dad's at the prison?
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
It's not still broken. Everything's good.
I think they put him in a different cell.
Okay, cool.
At this time,
Do we see Ronald?
you see in the crowd, you see other NPCs that have survived the fight. You see Ronald,
Oh, thank fucking God.
eyes as wide as dinner plates. I did not know a fight was going to be like that. Oh, jeepers. Wow, I killed people.
Did you use your perfume?
I sure did.
Good.
Yeah, I saw the swarm coming and I was like, oh, not today. You're not
Good.
going to get me.
All right. Okay, good. You crushed it. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hi, Ronald. And turns to you, Clue. Nice to meet you.
I don't correct him.
Clue just shakes his hand. I'm not gonna correct him either. Nice to meet you too.
Likewise. You also see in the crowd, again, people giving her a wide berth. Kinala Silent Star. Well done. You guys did it.
Well done to you.
We did some of it.
Yeah. For now, we celebrate.
The beekeeper's still alive. But
Okay.
the hellswarm was destroyed, and we think she got out of this plane of existence.
I think I have an idea where.
I think we all do. Yeah. Oh, this is Clue.
Hey, yeah.
He died and became a dwarf.
Oh,
I died because yeah.
his god
yeah.
gave him this now.
I'm this now.
At this point, I'm not even surprised anymore, but nice to see you, Clue.
You too. This is normalized now.
I just want to say I've been having a blast these past couple of weeks. This is good stuff.
Well,
Oh, my brother's dead. Right. Right. Okay.
dad's in prison. Oh, no, we're
It's just been good. It's been a lot of fun. Anyway,
So here's how this is going to play out right now.
yeah.
You have the option to have a little bit of downtime in the city where you can choose to wrap things up, choose to wrap up things with certain characters, choose to wrap things up yourself. Are there things that you want to be doing before you make a decision to potentially leave Clangeddin space?
yes.
We'll start with you, Grog.
Grog would like to
I'll go
visit
last.
his father in prison.
Okay.
Do you want to go alone?
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna go alone. However, I will.
Do you go right away or do you wait maybe a day or two?
I go the next day. I
Next
celebrate.
day?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say there is a night of celebration.
Yeah.
Minx, you see Merrick in the crowd, not celebrating, but just furiously writing notes in a journal that he has.
Oh, I hand him the. I got another
The
one
new
for
journal.
you.
Great. Okay, if I have time, I'll look into it.
We're gonna make time.
Yes. Oh, go celebrate, Menord. I'm busy.
Yeah. What's he working on?
Yeah. What do you got? What are you doing?
What? You think the work is over just because we won the battle,
No.
Menorda?
No. I just don't know what you're working on.
Well, have you seen Broken Knuckles?
Oh well, I've seen
It's
all of it. It's all fucked. Yes, I see.
exactly. It's disgusting.
I'm just asking what you're doing.
Okay, I'm making plans to repair it. Also, I have a checklist I have to do. I haven't had any time.
Merrick,
First of all, yes.
how about we grab a drink first, and then maybe I could help.
Give me persuasion.
22.
22.
Okay, fine. I will have one drink tonight as a celebration, but then it's back to work first thing tomorrow morning. It's going to take me weeks to have to retrain the horses. They do not answer to any other names besides Banks and Chien. It's so ridiculous.
It's cool. We'll talk. It'll all be fine.
They need to both respond to horse.
This is tomorrow.
what they are.
It's tomorrow problem.
So this is definitely also a tomorrow thing. But what about the mountain and Layla?
Funny you say that. As the celebration goes on, you are then joined by additional citizens of Clangeddin's base. For as the 9 hells and orcs all surrendered or fled back into the mountain. The mines that were keeping all of these prisoners at bay have been released. And as the celebration goes on deep into the night, you feel a tap on your shoulder, Minx. And you turn around and see two familiar faces. Two satyrs, Kaspars and Helena Revka.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Minorda, come here.
They hug him.
Both give you
Oh.
massive hugs. We are so proud of you, Minorda. Oh, I just know you had something to do with this.
Wait, where were you?
We were in the mines. We were working.
The whole. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, we weren't there by choice. We did get arrested by the orcs and Ulgan.
Oh, nice.
But it seems like things are going to get a little back to normal.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
God, it's good to see you.
You too. Oh, I just hope the garden's okay. I hope it's not too overgrown.
Yikes.
There's a lot of pruning I have to do.
We
Those
will-
fey flowers,
we will
if they don't get adjusted, they
reseed.
grow wild.
We will recultivate. It'll be fine. It'll be good. God. In that crowd is Layla there?
You actually see that Layla makes a beeline towards Grog and punches him in the face.
Oh,
You
Layla.
stupid idiot!
I'm sorry.
I told you
I'm
to keep
sorry.
your fucking voice down.
Layla, I'm sorry.
My bar is gone.
Okay, I'll build it. I will build it single-handedly.
If you didn't just save the city, I would fucking kill you right now.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna build the best bar ever, and both our initials are gonna be on the napkins this time. Okay? And we'll have 2 stages, and there'll be 4 floors, and there's gonna be massive kegs,
A nightclub.
and it's gonna be great. And I'll dedicate my next album to you, which is, of course, a live show. Layla, I'm sorry. Was it fucked over there?
It wasn't fun, Grog.
What'd you do?
I mind.
I mean, you're looking pretty jacked.
Shut up.
I bet you could probably beat me in a fucking arm wrestle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could.
Okay.
But you know what? Save your strength because you're going to need it because you're going to repair every single piece of the bar that you owe me.
I promise. And then I'm like, why don't you take one more hit for the road? And he points to his cheek, not to his bong, for him to like get punched again.
Without a hesitation, she literally punches you again in the face.
Fuck. Dude, you're getting stronger.
I guess I've always thought about rebranding anyways. So.
Okay, sick. We can call it Grog and Layla's.
No. Where's a beer? I need
Grog.
a drink. Going back to the Revkas, as Kaspars leaves to kind of join into the celebrations, Helena stays with you. Minorda, I can't help but notice you're no longer cold. Are you feeling better?
Not cold. New issues. Actually, I'll get either maybe your help or someone's with it. But yeah, no. I learned a little bit about myself that it would have been nice to have a heads up on.
Learned about yourself how, Minorda?
Come on. Like,
I don't know what you're referring to, Minorda Revka.
tell me.
You know.
So why'd you never say it?
Because, Minorda, I'm ashamed. I never wanted this for you. I never wanted it for me. I failed you as a mom.
No, don't. You weren't honest.
No?
That's what sucks. That's what's worse here. But it's again, just would have been nice to have a heads up in the situation.
I to be honest, I didn't know how to start that conversation. Hey, daughter of mine, you're actually the semi-daughter of a spider woman.
No.
And it's my fault because I touched a stone even before you were born.
Yeah, but it's worse when I have to figure that out for myself.
That's fair.
That's it. Are there any other things?
No, that's it. No other demons.
You sure?
as far as I know.
Well,
And if I find out more, I promise, from the bottom of my heart, I will tell you. Deal?
and I just like give her a kiss on the forehead, and I'm like, it does seem like the one spider's off my back though, a little, so that's good.
I do like the eye patch, by the way. Is it like a stylish choice?
No, and I pull out the bag of like vials, the book, the journal, like all
Everything,
the stuff I got, and I'm just like, so how much do you know about antitoxins?
Oh, how much time you have, Minorda?
She knows a lot.
And we are going to fade away from this conversation. As you presumably tell your mom you are undead.
Yep. Not.
You're what?
I'm not cold. Yeah, you just hear that in a distance. I'm not cold dead, different dead.
Yeah. Moving on to the next day, Grog, you are deciding to visit your dad in the prison. When the next day arrives, you begin to realize why there were papers, ink, quill in the beekeeper's lair. You see people walking around with papers, and written on them are excerpts from Ulgan's journal. It appears that the beekeeper, as a countermeasure, had things in place for Ulgan's secret to come out. You actually see, as you're walking through the streets, that the papers are being handed out by little tiny kobolds.
I snatch a full stack of papers. Come on, guys. Come on. This is a personal thing. It doesn't just affects the orcs. Yeah, okay. Fucking gross. Get out of here. I like kick one.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll make my way to the prison. I would like to bring Mary as well, but I will not reveal her to Ulgan just yet.
Okay.
I'll ask her to wait in a different room. Mom, just wait here. I need to talk to Dad mano a mano, and then I'll bring you in, okay?
Okay, Grog. You walk into the space where a prison cell is. You see Ulgan leaned against the wall, looks up.
Well, if it isn't the savior of Clangeddin space.
Hey, Dad.
Congratulations, son. You won.
Thank you. I'd also say congratulations to you, too. It might not feel like it, but you played a part in making this happen. I think you always knew it was going to happen deep down.
That what was going to happen, Grog? That I fail as a leader? That I fail as a father to both my sons? I do not feel like I contributed to any of this. The most I can ask of you is to show mercy to your father and give me a swift death.
Dad, come on. Are you serious? You're going to keep this up still?
I do not deserve it.
Oh, come on, Dad. Grow up.
What do I have left, Grog? My people know my failures. They will never follow me again.
Dad, it doesn't matter. Your failure might look like a failure to you, but to me it looks like someone going to save someone that they love. Looks like something that I would have done if I was in your shoes. You say you failed as a leader. Sure, maybe. But you didn't fail as a father. I mean, look, I'm here. I made it this far. And that's thanks to you. You believed in me. And I think that's all that matters. I think you have to let this leader crap go. You suck at it, Dad. Honestly. Okay? And just focus on being my pops.
I think there comes a time in every father's life when he realizes there is nothing left to teach his son.
So why not just spend time with him?
I would like that, Grog. But first, if you're not going to mercifully kill me, at least let me leave the city. Give me time alone. I have spent years of my life trying to be the best leader I can. But it appears that is still not good enough. My time as a sword of court, as a commander, might be ending. I need some time to process that. And then maybe then, I will be ready to be not Commander Ulgan, but father.
Okay. I'll see what I can do, Dad. And if you do end up going, if I can get you out of here, you should take Mom with you too.
That is her choice.
I bring her in. Mom,
You knew she was there all along.
I fucking brought her here, man. I told you, I might not have it on the stat sheet, but I am a smart guy. I bring in Mary.
Mary, I'm so sorry for everything.
Grog, if it's okay, I'd like to talk to your father alone.
Okay.
Thank you.
There is one thing that I just want to say here with all three of us. Gnurl is dead.
Yes, I overheard some of the townspeople talking.
And as much as I've been told that he wanted to get rid of me all this time, I think it would be the better thing to just take a moment of silence for him. Because in the end, he was my brother.
Then let us have a moment of silence for Gnurl the Defiler, lost in battle, but never forgotten.
And then I'll take the moment of silence. I will hug Mary, and I will let them have their conversation. And I'll start filing the paperwork to release my father.
Nice.
So what's this bailout fee?
Yeah, what's the bailout fee?
We are going to do a little bit of a time lapse in the time that you were spending in Clangeddin's base. Dax, in his triumphant victory in regaining the city back to the control of the people, has been elected as a steward of Clangeddin's base.
Stewart. So fucking cool.
Grog doesn't understand. He's just going to call him Stuart from now on. Like, that's his name.
Also very good.
For the last time, Grog, it's a title, it's not my name. I'm still Dax, okay?
To be
All right,
fair-
whatever you say, Stewie.
For at least like a couple days, every time I see Dax, I'm like, "Hey, Dax the Stewart."
Shut up.
Hello,
it's
Dax
so
the
weird.
Stewart.
I don't wear it well.
Oh my
I don't wear it well.
God.
But Dax brings in some policies that he wants to instill in the city. First of all, he wants to repair all the homes that were destroyed after the invasion. He wants to, again, open up the mines and make Meridian more accessible, less of a luxury item. He wants to bring more magic back to the city, and he wants it to be a place for everyone, including orcs, including the orcs that did decide to surrender. And to that he turns to you, Grog.
Grog, I know I'm technically the steward of Clangeddin Space, but in order to really unite the people, they're not going to listen to someone like me. They're going to listen to someone that's one of them. And I know in your time here, you've never really felt like one of us or one of them, but I think that's why I need you, Grog. I think you are the key into really putting aside this whole rebellion, that we can be one Hallow. Would you help me?
I don't know, Stewie. I don't know. That's a big ask. I mean, yeah, I will, but I'm not one for speeches, so I'll just hit the gong, okay?
You bring a gong.
I pull out my what's the thing that I have that I hit last time in the cave?
You said a war gong.
Yeah, I just pull out my war gong and I smile haphazardly. Yeah, I'm there with you all the way. Let's make Hallow better. Let's make it for everyone.
Let's make Hallow better.
What
I
else?
hit the war gong as loud as possible in whatever room we're in.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, I'm just excited.
With the opening up of the mines, making Meridian more accessible, Clue, at some point, Merrick actually comes forward to you.
Listen, I know you were talking on and on and on about wanting this, so I thought in order to shut you up...
Has he ever even acknowledged that I'm a dwarf? Or does he see me as the exact same?
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He doesn't even know. Clue appreciates it.
Listen, I knew it would finally shut you up, so here, I found this.
And he presents you with Meridium plate mail. Clue.
There it is. There it is. It only took 3 fucking chapters and 48 episodes.
And a death.
And a death.
I needed it. I needed it. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Merrick.
I've also finally found the way to charge that gauntlet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently all it takes is raw meridium.
Oh shit. Raw meridium. We've got lots of that.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Clue takes off the gauntlet and says, "Do your thing.
Okay,
You've made all my dreams come true."
that's nice.
Go ahead, magic man.
And Clue, using raw meridium found in Mount Moradin, you have 12 charges back on your power gauntlet.
Wow.
Shit,
That's
buddy.
fucking real wild.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Is there anything else we want to get done?
I will check in with Merrick and my mom at different points if we're here for like a week or so. Just both on truly I will help organize with Merrick about what he needs to kind of get things up and running just to make it more efficient, and then my mom to hopefully help me with the undead shit.
We'll get to that, yes. Speaking of Merrick and helping him fix up the Broken Knuckles repair, you are joined in that effort by Beryl,
Nice.
the shop
He
assistant.
made it.
I'm here. I've been gone a long time, but I am here.
Were you also
Beryl.
working in the mines? or
I
were
was
you just-
mining.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Everyone is in there mining.
That's I really should have checked in the mines. Jesus, that's crazy.
That's where everyone was.
Everyone
just-
was in the mines.
I was like, nah, definitely not.
That's really funny.
That's fuck.
And slowly but surely, you built up Broken Knuckles back to what you typically know it as, the shop of gizmos and gadgets and magical items. And speaking of Merrick and your mother, an artificer and someone who is accustomed to healing and potions and medicine, this is the time where I'm going to ask you to roll a couple checks for me.
Okay.
Because you are going to be trying to make somewhat of an antidote to your current condition, Minorda Revka. I am going to have you roll both a medicine check and an arcana check.
Can I give her bardic inspiration?
You can give her bardic.
Okay.
Because you are joined by Merrick and Helena Revka, I will also let you roll each one with advantage.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's do Arcana first.
Remember, you have a 1d8 to add. You have a bardic.
I will use it for the first one.
Okay.
Okay.
Really good.
Um,
That's good.
So that's a total of 15.
15 is good.
15 is
Different dice for the
pretty
next
good.
one.
Now I'm going to have you roll your medicine check.
Okay. -1 to this one. 12.
Okay.
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 That's tough.
So with a score of 12, this is good, Minx.
Okay.
Wow.
This is good for both your rolls. While you do not gain any positive effects, because once again, you are still undead, and you will continue to remain undead. With the proper medicine and arcana checks, you can now be healed by potions. You can now be healed by spells.
Nice.
You will no longer be hurt by casting radiant spells.
Let's go.
Especially good.
That's
And
good.
with a high enough arcana check, your eye that was previously used to spy on you from the beekeeper, you can now use once per long rest to cast Arcane Eye.
Oh, shit.
That's fun.
That's fun.
What the fuck is Arcane Eye?
But you're still undead?
Still undead.
Wow.
And here's the caveat.
I was going to say, yeah, what are the effects then of being undead at this point?
You still have your undead fortitude. There is a
Got
slight
it.
caveat.
Yes.
You have been able to create this antidote, this concoction, with the amount of ingredients that you stole from the lab. I'm going to have you roll 6d6.
Okay. Just for fun, right?
Just for fun.
Cool. 21.
21.
Okay.
With the help
That's good.
of Helena and Merrick, you are able to produce 21 vials of this antidote.
Oh.
In order to negate the negative effects, you will have to continue taking this antidote.
Once a day.
Once per long rest.
Oh. And then what happens when you run out of the antidote?
Then she goes back to what she is right now.
Oh, so she can't be able to heal again after that.
Correct.
Huh.
Cool.
Well.
Would I have noted what any of the ingredients were to make these things prior?
I can cast Identify.
Merrick and Helena have both helped go over all the ingredients.
When you get back, perhaps we'll be able to have more so you can make more antidote.
Awesome. Yep. Yeah. If you need me to do a grocery list and look for anything on my while I'm out,
We'll take care of it.
Okay.
We'll take care of it. I doubt a lot of the ingredients will be where you're going.
I mean, you never know.
You never know.
Handy.
Keep a lookout.
Thank you.
So, everyone,
Last question. Does my father get out of jail in
after speaking with Dax, the steward of Clangeddin's base,
Stewie?
your father is granted passage outside of the city. It happens in the middle of the night. There is no fanfare. There is no one to wave him off goodbye apart from you.
My son, you will do good here. Better than I ever could. We will see each other again, Grog the Defiler.
Come back soon. I want to finally have a father fighting on the same side as me.
I would like that.
When you come back, you'll see a better place. And maybe that will be enough for you to stay.
He holds out an arm, looking for a forearm clasp,
I'm in there all the way. Elbow deep.
pulls you in.
You are the only reason I need to stay.
Then fucking come back soon.
I
man.
need the time
I
away,
know
Grog. I
you
need
do.
time.
I get it. Some character building shit, but just come back soon, man.
I will.
We'll have nachos and get drunk.
Set the table for our card game. Grog.
Okay. Oh, did you get the fucking message?
I did. It was quite
It was
clever.
good.
Yes.
Oh man, I was really happy about that. Yeah,
Okay,
you
I-
understood everything.
Okay, I need
Okay.
to go.
I know. Yeah, the sun's coming up. We're gonna see you. Go. I
love you, son.
I love you too. Yeah. Don't be all gross on me.
Your mom.
Grog cries.
Yeah.
Kisses you on the cheek.
I cry as I'm goodbye, mom.
So proud of you.
Thank you for going with him. I don't know, like if you weren't going along, I feel like he'd just die out there, or like fucking seppuku or some shit. So
Somewhat?
seppuku,
Bless you.
it's an ancient form of mom. You haven't read any of like the
I'll watch out for
Japanese
him.
history?
I'll watch out
okay,
for him.
okay, all right. Love you.
Love you too.
Lasagna when you're back, okay?
Of course.
Yeah.
You're such a bitch.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I got pampered. I got pampered. Fuck.
Ulgan leaves.
Okay.
So, the city is now under control of Stuart Dax and Grog the Defiler.
Grog. Boom. Hits the gong again.
Yeah.
I like that there was no one else like following a bloodline. Nothing. They were like, no.
No. For the first week, I think Grog, for some reason, thinks that he has to hit the gong every hour on the hour in the church bell tower.
Very nice. Clue.
Great.
Minx.
Awesome.
Like there is no bell tower. It's just the roof.
It's 2:00.
There comes a day when it's time for you to leave, Clue and Minx.
Yeah.
So you just like call them up, and then like what?
I don't know how it works, but I
Okay.
think if I just think in a certain direction, it might.
You have to gyrate.
I think I can make it happen. But are you ready?
I would prior. Could I say that I buffed up with anything that Merrick would give me, if we got any like post rebellion healing potions on deck, or
Slash spell orbs, LOL.
hopefully maybe we don't need them.
We probably won't need them
Who
in
knows?
another plane. You probably
don't need them.
Don't need them because it's not the. It's
But
not Hallow.
just kind of refresh before going into the hells. Get the rations back, torches,
Stock
all
up
that
on
stuff.
food.
Yeah,
I'll even say
that's it.
you guys can have
No,
Roll a d6 per person. Not 4.
Give us stuff. Oh, no.
3 healing potions.
Oh, sick.
Regular healing potions? Come on.
Let's not be greedy.
I would like to be greedy at some
I'll take
point.
them 3 regular healing potions.
Now the question is, Clue and Minx,
Yeah.
would you like to ask Grog if he wants to come on his journey
We'll go
with you?
see him.
We'll go see him on our last day.
So after we do our quick check-in, though, my last 2 stops, I'll just, I will say my goodbye to Dax, tell him I love him, and to not burn down the city and not empty the city coffers. But
It's really tempting.
I
have
know.
so much more access to gold than I used to, Minx.
I love you. Don't die.
I love you too. I should be saying that to you.
Mhm.
Things are
You have a big
looking
kid job.
pretty
It's
good
great.
here. I know.
And I just, give him a good nod and let him be a steward.
You stay safe.
You too. But and then I'll also do what I promised, and I'll check in on Ronald, and get Kinala and sit and talk to him about kind of the situation with Dylan, and explain that me and Clue are gonna be going.
I'll be there, I guess.
Yeah, is Kinala going?
Clue can make a choice. That's up to them. But
First of all, you guys are not leaving without me again.
Oh, there.
Of course I'm going. Also, apparently, you guys forgot you have to bring this. She holds up the pouch containing the relic.
oh, you have it.
Well, we took it off of Ulgan in the fight. Yeah, so I do have it. So,
Right,
probably should
okay.
be carrying this with you at all times,
Yeah,
huh?
you're right. I'll take that.
Here.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Of course I'm going.
We're so dumb.
Yeah, we
So
forgot
many
about
things.
the whole thing.
Am I here? Am I here? No.
No, I'm
Okay.
gonna come. We'll come to you
Yeah,
with
keep-
the
keep-
3 of
keep-
us.
yeah, yeah.
But no, I just want to sit down with Ronald, be honest, and be like, I know that you love Dylan, but we will do our best to bring him back.
Please. I'd very much like to see him again.
If you want to is there anything you want us to tell him, or I could bring you a little letter?
I'll tell him when he gets back.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, he does not want to come at all.
No.
All right.
He would fucking die.
I've had my taste of battle.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's for me.
That's fair.
Okay, there it is.
Understood. Understood, kid.
And then me, Kinala, and Clue
Yeah.
will go check in on our new buddy, Grog.
At the top of the bell tower. It's just past 3 a.m.
Grog! He just came
3
down.
o'clock in the morning.
Grog, we need to talk to you.
Oh, hey guys. Hey. Oh man. So it's happening, huh?
So we're going.
Okay. 9 hells.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. Crazy. Cool.
We're not here to push you anyway.
Yeah.
Because I know you took up a new, not just position, but also a side hobby. I point to the gong. And so I know you have priorities here. But you're more than welcome if you want.
I think your gut is telling you the right thing. I think I'm gonna stay behind. I think the people here need me. I think I'm gonna be more important here. But I cannot wait for you guys to come back and to meet this fucking Dylan guy.
We'll get you a souvenir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just make sure that when Madame Pouch calls on that favor, just make sure it's not like too evil.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And
I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty dark.
Yeah.
Kinala still hasn't told me what I should expect, so but anyway,
Nor will I.
okay.
Like a little heads up?
Just be very careful. That's all I'll say.
I've been getting a little drunk each night, so I don't really have anything like crazy to give you guys, but why don't you guys borrow this? And I take off the Defiler pendant.
It won't work.
It won't work?
It's for
It's
defilers.
for you.
Oh, it's fucking for Defilers only?
you.
Fuck.
It's a nice idea, but no. You are the defiler.
He's doing the perfect thing of trying to hand off all the magic items so we can keep him in the party.
Give me something.
No,
we don't need
props.
we don't need anything.
You need this for the city, though. Yeah.
Okay.
The city needs you. Keep your stuff.
keep
your
practicing those speeches.
Yeah.
They're not getting better.
Start that little weed farm.
I've resorted to hitting the gong, and that's just what I'm gonna do.
Start a new nightclub downtown with Layla. you
Yeah,
know.
it's going pretty good. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it to all come
We'll
together.
see shows.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. We'll have some stuff planned for you guys when you're back. Okay. I love you. Yeah, it was dope. Don't fucking die. Find this guy. come back and let's get high. Okay, I'm gonna start crying if I don't leave soon. Okay, bye.
Clue
I give a hug to
give you a hug,
I pick up Clue again. I get punched in the face. Leave him on the ground. I bend down and give him a hug.
You don't have to bend down. I'm not that short.
I'm tall. I'm a tall guy.
But still.
Kinala,
6 foot.
Yeah.
Kinala
Kinala's
walks
also
up
tall.
and
I'm 5. Come on.
Kinala also walks up and holds it a hand to shake it.
I go in for a big hug.
Oh,
Hey, just don't fucking die.
not all orcs are bad.
Cool. We're getting somewhere, Kinala. That's what it's all about. I clap as I slowly start to walk away. Okay.
I
It's
know.
almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I got to get back up there. Don't fucking die. Sorry, what?
I know my son will like you when we come back.
Hell yeah. I'm sure I'll fucking like him too.
Nice to see you, Grog the Defiler.
Get your son. Get him out of there.
Clue will kind of like just nod at Minx and Kinala, and I think I'll go to the Morning Star pendant, and we've now set that it's 3:30 in the morning. Or
It's 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
Whatever
It's
time,
a
Grog.
weird time to leave, but I think
Why? We had a full night rest at some point, and that is where we're at now.
I think yep. We
don't
went to
know-
bed really early.
We don't know what time is in the hells.
Clue will grab his Morning Star necklace that's around his neck, and he'll just hold it out and while it's like chain dangling from his like fist as he's holding it. I think he's just gonna think about Cord's promise and just say now.
You see clouds begin to form overhead, and from the shadows of an alley, you just hear,
You didn't think you were going to leave without saying goodbye to me now, did you?
Oh, fuck. Clue. Just don't say your Clue. She won't know.
Stop saying the name.
It's a new look, Clonvisier Alligar, but
The name's Clue Standy, all right?
Oh.
Get it right.
I'll make a note of that for when we do have our little rendezvous, whenever that may be. While you are going to the Nine Hells, perhaps you can say hi to Bernard when you get there.
Why is your butler in hell? What the fuck?
Well, he of course is delivering the package. The
Okay.
package that, of course, you weren't able to acquire coming to the city. I thought it best to send it on its way as a gift to those who would be very appreciative of its generosity.
You want to tell us who?
Listen, Sleepy, you're starting to look a little bit more evil by the day, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't
You did come out of an alleyway.
like that we're leaving the town with just this ominous presence.
Yeah. Look, I don't care what this package is. I'm over it. But you know what? You get your act together. Pick a side and don't pick the wrong one.
Yeah, we might
okay.
after.
That's
Yeah.
more threatening than it
No,
needed to be.
no. Clues changing.
Listen, as a player of both sides, I do like to even it up every once in a while. What do you think they were looking for in the desert all this time? You have your relic, and now they also have one too.
Who's they?
Like I said, say hi to Bernard. And say hi to another one of my former employees I also sent along the way as an additional muscle.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Rogar, of course.
Fuck.
That bitch. That's weird.
Fucking Rogar is still out there.
In the meantime, Grog the Defiler, I believe we have a lot of work to do.
It's just one favor. It can't be a multi-layered favor. You can't give me a list.
We'll be in touch. And
We-
she slinks back.
We didn't even need them. We
the
didn't even
shadows.
need them.
Clue just picks
We
up
didn't
like
need
a
the
handful
perfume.
of sand and throws it in her direction. Just like anything. Just you're so weird now. You were cool, I feel like,
Spritz
before.
water at
I'm gonna talk to Dax and we gotta figure
Yeah,
out.
do I have a spray bottle? No.
I think we should arrest her or something.
That's for you.
Yeah,
I
you
will
can-
figure it out.
Dax,
We'll
make
figure
good
it out.
choices.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Well,
Don't let her have voting power.
I guess I'm done hitting the gong every hour. I'm gonna go deal with this.
And it is at this time that the storm cloud that has been forming overhead finally opens. opens up.
I skywrite it, and it says, "Fuck 'em up, Buttercup," as I play my guitar. And
Nice. my cool moment.
And with an echoing thunder, a lightning strike comes down
Through fucking up Buttercup.
on Clue, Minx, and Kinala, as you are not hit with lightning damage, but instead are taken away once again to a whole nother dimension. And that is not where we're going to end our session.
Shit.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
All right.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh my god!
Cool.
Oh my God.
That's fine. That's
Instead, we cut to a cathedral-sized throne room found deep within the Nine Hells. Crimson marble columns, a polished mere black stone floor, a space lit by chandeliers hanging from the ceiling by thick chains. At the far end of the chamber stands a throne made from gilded bone and black crystal. Sitting atop the throne, a statuesque devil. Her face, hypnotically beautiful, with high cheekbones and a flawless, smooth copper skin. Her hands, adorned with beautiful, intricate jewelry, tightly gripping the arms of the throne in frustration as she addresses the bird-like creature currently kneeling in front of her.
You stupid little Kenku. I give you your powers, your life back, and in exchange, all I ask is for one little favor. And you're telling me you failed because of a singing half-orc and a fucking satyr? Get out of my sight!
Snaps her fingers, a rift opens up, cackling thunder, and Squawk is ripped into it and vanishes. Fuming to herself, the devil takes a deep breath, snaps her fingers again, conjuring another rift in the air. From this rift, a different figure emerges. A battled, hardened warrior. Fresh and fading scars covering the face and any exposed flesh. Their previously frail 5'5" frame has now been filled out with newly developed muscles. One of their arms is gone. In its place, there is a crimson red medal. The figure puts down their shiny meridian great axe, still dripping with deep purple blood, and kneels at the base of the throne.
Oh.
The devil smiles. Dylan, be a dear and prepare a few more of the guest bedrooms. I believe we should be expecting some of your old friends. And that is where we're gonna end this session.
god! Oh my god!
Dude.
And that is the end of chapter 4.
An all-timer. Dude, chapter 4 was fucking sick.
Wow.
So fucking good.
That was
so
good.
fucking good.
Holy shit!
Good shit, Chris.
Oh
good
my God.
Shit. Wow. Okay, last call time.
Last call.
Guys.
Before we go to last call, one announcement to make
Oh, right.
is that we are taking a break,
Yes.
as we always do after a chapter.
God.
We will be back in sometime in July
So July,
For
yes.
Q&A.
for a Q&A. So prepare your questions.
Get your questions
Catch up. We're going to be taking a break, and we'll see you in July.
Yes. Well, everyone, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Trouble at the Tavern.
That
Joined
was
once again by
fucking
Chris, Mike, Hartley, and Maggie. Feel free to give us 5 stars wherever you're listening to this podcast. We'll see you next time, possibly in July, or on the last call, which we're about to record right now.
Right now.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, goodbye.
Hey everyone, Michael here. Just want to give a big shout out to tabletopaudio.com for letting us use their sounds and music in this episode. If you'd like to play your own D&D game to the sounds and music you heard here today, head on over to tabletopaudio.com. They have a huge selection of 10-minute ambiances and music for you to use. Another big shout out to our buddy Sheil for making the intro and outro music. Bye-bye.